Images of resistance have dominated the story of the Dakota Access pipeline. TONYA stands, pours milk of magnesia over her face, relieving the pain after being pepper sprayed by police. She's one of thousands of ordinary people taking on corporate oil and the state of North Dakota.
Stop the pipeline. Stop the pipeline and fracking. It's polluting the water.
Stans and others do not refer to themselves as protesters. Instead, they see themselves as protectors from the Black Snake, an 1,172-mile-long pipeline winding its way across 4 states. The almost $4 billion project is nearing completion, but it needs to go under the water sources of the Standing Rock Sioux Nation. Native Americans have banded together.
Our future lies in the knowledge that we are all of one people. That this earth is our mother.
But people of various races and religions and backgrounds are there too.
Up we go.
Building an entire community.
Slow.
Chief ARVOL Looking Horse is a spiritual leader for the Sioux Nation, composed of various Sioux tribes, including Standing Rock. He says the camp, called Oceti-Sakowin, stands for nonviolent resistance.
It's all over the world that people are standing to protect whatever good water we have left.
There are people at the big camp from around the country and the world. These flags represent 300 separate groups of indigenous peoples pledging their support. And the people here say they're prepared to weather a frigid North Dakota winter to prove their point.
Then we got a lining inside of it. Then we got another plastic on outside of that to keep the heat in.
The indigenous tribes and the people who have been living here have been weathering for hundreds and literally thousands of years.
And sure enough, by late November, snow blanketed the camp.
But no one's going anywhere, and that's what I find really beautiful.
Hardening resolve. Energy Transfer, the company building the pipeline, says oil is a resource which will bring jobs.
But as far as the route, that's not going to change.
The state, heavily dependent on oil revenue, is making sure the company can complete the project.
And whatever your stance is on the pipeline is, it doesn't matter. I need to enforce the law on both sides.
Mobilizing hundreds of police, heavily armed and using military-grade trucks.
That the protesters is peaceful and prayerful. It has been proven time and time again that that's not the case.
Making more than 500 arrests since protests began, detaining demonstrators like LINDSEY TARR.
Until they loaded us up onto buses to be moved out to facilities far away.
What remains are 2 competing views of the planet.
We're simply a company that builds infrastructure, acting lawfully and doing everything we're supposed to do. And we're going to build a safe pipeline, and we're going to cross the river at that location.
Mother Earth is sick and has a fever, and that's that statement that we made, is that Mother Earth is the source of life, not a resource.
A story and culture clash as old as the settlement of the Americas. John Moan, Associated Press, Cannonball, North Dakota.